this was the week where Biden had his first-ish week-ish in office-ish. And the first order of business has been to undo a lot of Trump's policies, like taking a leaf blower to a mandala made of Stephen Miller's boogers.
Yeah, he's stayed gross.
Thank you. We got farts, we got 69, we've got Stephen Miller's nasty boogers. Just solid left analysis here on the Bitchuation Room.
I'm doing a booger podcast after this. So.
Oh hell yeah, I am there for it. Well, we can talk because the pandemic boogers have been extra. Anyway, the point is Biden is reversing all these policies. He including passing a $1.9 trillion stimulus package to tackle the pandemic and the economic fallout of it, rejoining the Paris Climate Agreement, canceling the Keystone XL pipeline permit, issuing a federal mask mandate, ending the Muslim ban, halting the funding of the border wall and emergency funds used to build it, put a 100-day pause on deportations, and proposed legislation that would provide a pathway to citizenship for 11 million undocumented immigrants, and putting our country on track to have an incredible 1995. Just that's nice. Where we're at. Yeah. Nice. No, but like seriously, I think we should keep going, keep pushing. And
I'm going to brunch. I think that's good. And I'm going to check out for a few years and be confused by the midterms. Why did we lose the House?
Yep. You know, if you're comfortable right now, you can just, listen to the daily podcast and be yeah. But how do we pay for Medicare for all? No, really. But like, don't you like Aetna? I'm just kidding. Michael Barbaro has his moments, although I really can't listen to him. But
the cadence, I can't do it.
It's the cadence. I'm always about to cry. And I'm jealous that he has so many producers. Of course, with everything Biden has done, like clockwork, conservatives and the media have called it divisive, which of course they did because they have the memory of a gnat. This is like moving. I was trying to think of an analogy. It's like moving into a crime scene and getting called divisive for trying to mop up the blood. Like, yeah, how dare you? Like, what?
They got to say something. They have to say something.
Yeah, they're trying to fix everything that's fucking broken. And of course, whenever Republicans are in charge of politics, it's like everything's a blood sport. And it's fine. Oh, it's a blood sport. The media loves that shit. And when Democrats are in charge, it's like, no, politics is really a marriage. You just gotta work together and just accept one another's flaws and like their histories of inciting insurrection. And that's abusive, Mike. That's not a good relationship.
Yeah, we have an abusive relationship with Republicans, but I think that they like Mitch McConnell saying no to them on some level. Like I was thinking about that. I was like, so all of Trump's people are like, is anybody really a Republican in this country other than the centrist Democrats? Like, I don't understand. Like, if all the Republicans are Trump people, I just think that they want McConnell to tell them no. That's what I think. I am a cynic.
The Democrats do. They're like, they get off on that. They're like, well, we can't do anything. Look at his giant waddle.
I think maybe Trump was a warning sign that they actually needed to do something for people this time. I don't have a joke with that. That's just real.
No, I think that's been bonking around in my head this entire week is essentially what I want is a personalized greeting card that's an apology from the Democratic establishment that's like, we fucked up. We've been fucking up for years. We're the reason that Trump was able to ascend to power in a lot of ways and our neoliberal economics, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we're going to do better. And like that to me is like we've got this like really small window of not fucking up anymore. Democrats do.
Yeah.
And I am so afraid they're going to squander it, but I think they're doing some good stuff. But I'm like, and universal healthcare and Green New Deal, and
No, they took a knee. They took a knee for student loan debt.
Yeah, like a George Floyd actual BLM knee, that's 9 minutes of Manolo Blahniks for Nancy was hard.
Yeah, she's not young.
But
So,
yeah, that's exactly. I mean, you know, they're floating anywhere between 10,000 to 50. It should be 50,000 to completely abolishing student debt. That one is a no-brainer. We talked about on this show that on this show before. But I just really want, and the media is not going to do this, but it is a time to look back and be like, what the fuck happened? Why did we allow it to happen? And how has our like consensus about politics? I mean, this is the thing, is like the reason people go back to brunch is because you sort of imagine that those in power generally have it under control, and that a racist fascist is not, who's like a TV celebrity, is not going to just sort of ascend and whatever. Like, and now we know they totally don't have it under control. There are no adults in the room, and the media fucking loves fascism because it's good for ratings.
Yeah. They got to do stuff, or more fascism and more Patriot Party. Well,
yeah.
So they got to do stuff. No more brunch. No more brunch.
Hey, thanks so much for watching the Bitchuation Room podcast live stream. And while you're here, why don't you just subscribe to this channel? I promise it'll be good. Promise.